Minorca ospita per la prima volta una regata dedicata ai mari.
For the first time, Menorca is hosting a regatta, and it's dedicated to a lot of yachts. The little island in the Balearics is the perfect host, launching itself into the big world of international sailing.
Rada di Mahon ha un significato importante nella storia della navigazione.
Rada di Mahon plays a significant role in history of navigation. Being well sheltered from enemy eyes as well as the bad weather, it can host an entire fleet, which is in fact what happened with Horatio Nelson, ready to fight the French who were installed in the north at Toulon.
Abbiamo avuto l'idea con il governo di qui di fare una regata unica de vela
Together with the island governor, we had the idea to host a unique sailing regatta, the best of the classics and modern. So we put together the J class with the WALLY class and produced the first edition of the MENORCA MAXI. Everyone is happy, and I'm sure that it's got the makings of a regatta that will keep going well into the future.
Volevamo trovare un'altra perla del Mediterraneo dove poter fare le regate della WALLY class. Sai che noi abbiamo sempre fatte a Portofino.
We wanted to find another Mediterranean pearl where we could hold WALLY class regattas. We've always held them in Portofino, Saint-Tropez and Portocervo, you know, in some of the most beautiful places. And I have to say that we've now found this marvellous fourth pearl where there's great wind conditions as well as the magnificent port. The locals are very kind and have really made us feel wonderfully welcome. So here we are. We're happy and we'll come back.
Partecipano i WALLY Yacht e i J Class. WALLY Yacht sono le barche inventate da Luca Bassani, barche di grandissime prestazioni e di alta tecnologia.
The WALLY Yachts and J Class are taking part. The WALLY Yachts were invented by Luca Bassani, big powerful high-tech boats. The J Class were, for their time, in their 30s. We've now got 3 here now. One is a replica of the Ranger, one of the most famous boats, and 2 are the recent builds inspired by antique designs. The differences? Well, a J Class is about 40 metres long, but weighs 160 to 180 tonnes, more than 3 times as much as this WALLY 100. The beautiful fast boats come from 2 different eras. We can say that the WALLYs are the present-day J Class, and the J Class were the WALLYs of their day. Putting them together is just magnificent.
La classe WALLY è straordinaria perché è una classe molto competitiva, non immaginavo a questi livelli. C'è un buon sistema di compensi.
The WALLY class is extraordinary because it's a very competitive class. I don't think it would be so good. There's a good system of compensation, so in the end everyone's happy. Sometimes the little ones arrive first, sometimes the big ones. The truth is that whoever makes the fewest mistakes wins, which is great. Otherwise the others will get bored. It's just one all the time.
Ieri siamo usciti tutti a vela.
Yesterday, everyone went out with sails. It was quite spectacular to see everyone leaving.
Open Season è un WALLY 100, una classe creata da Luca Bassani per...
Open Season is for WALLY 100s, a class created by Luca Bassani for high-level competitions. 100 stands for 100 feet. In fact, 100 feet, the English measurement is 30.48 metres. It's a really fast boat, weighs 50 tonnes, and there's 600 metres squared of sail.
Questa barca Open Season è costruita da Green Marine in Inghilterra, ma una sua sister ship è stata costruita in Italia, ad Ancona.
The Open Season boat was built by Green Marine in England, but one of her sister ships was built in Ancona in Italy, the Magic Carpet Cubed. It uses pre-filled carbon, which means the carbon fibres are coupled to the resin matrix before being laminated, and then solidified thermally.
Tanta tecnologia anche per costruire I winch.
Technology has been put to the test in building the winches. The bells are carbon too and covered with a ceramic material that's really resistant to the rubbing of the sail sheets.
Queste sono le tastiere, quel signore di spalle viene chiamato scherzosamente.
Here are the keyboards. The man with his back to us is jokingly called the pianist. These buttons manage all the hydraulics.
Wally è il marchio inventato da Luca Bassani, finora sono state varate 40.
Wally is a brand invented by Luca Bassani, which up until now boasts 43 boats, thanks in part to Italy. Many, in fact, were built in our boat yards. Open season flies at 15 knots. The crew has Isato, the Jenica and the staysail. The secret to the speed is the constant monitoring of the small swirls of the wind.
Ranger è una delle barche iconiche nella storia della vela.
Ranger is one of the iconic boats in the history of sailing. It's one of the 3 J classes that are here in Menorca. Ranger won the America's Cup in its time in the 30s. It was one of the first boats designed to be used as a naval ship. The original, the one behind me, is a copy. It was dismantled after 6 years. It was built with light leagues that have a tendency to corrode with time.
Il vincitore della classe Wally è Magic Blue di Tonino Cacace.
The Wally class winner is a Magic Blue by Antonio Cacace, with Luca Bassani doing the tactics. It's a famous boat that was called Magic Carpet and has won lots of regattas. In the J class, though, a modern J class replica called Lionheart won. Both won before the end of the competition. It didn't even have to run in the last regatta, which was another test of strength.